ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, he, she, theys, and them, and anyone that fall in between. How y'all doing tonight? I know it's a little bit later than I usually start. It's just I'm still dealing with the situation with my AC, so I had to do like a lot of ripping and running and finish. I had to get the AC, not AC, but new fans for everybody in the house so we can stay cool because let me tell you something, to not have AC in the Florida heat, it's a different type of boy, it get up to like 90 degrees at some point in the house during the day. So let's continue on the path to set the free the shogunate. So most of the things are done. Um and it's something in my brain that happens if I don't clear up the rest of these little mystery things. I know nothing will happen, but my brain will yell at me forever if I don't do it correctly. But we right now just finished uh previously on. We finished why am I running around barefoot? Come on, Sky.
You deserve the best, boy.
We finished up until a certain point with Goshi or Goken, whatever the Bozeman master name.
Hey!
Let's get to it real quick. Let's see how rusty I am right now. Mm, I'm not too rusty. Oh, what was that? They got flash bomb? There we go. I don't know who you are. You gonna turn your back on a warrior? Inconceivable. Of course, it was their own choice.
Incense mixed with black powder creates thick smoke. Enough to blind my enemies.
We getting weird. So, I was trying to go see the Odyssey, but everywhere close to me with the 70 millimeter uh, screen has been completely sold out, which I get it. Nolan is an event movie guy now, I don't know if he. I don't know if he. It's always a legendary storyteller instead of something I need. Okay. Now, Osmo Bay. There's a bunch of. Okay. Let's go. For some reason, I'm about to do. Okay. My brain was like, what is this? This could be a bamboo thing. It could be this, could be that, could be all these things. I know it's just gonna be some more. Bull, bull, bull this man. Bull him. But now, let's get doing to the mission. Let's.
Lord Sakai,
Sakai.
Kenji, what are you doing here?
something has gone very wrong, my lord.
What did you do?
Nothing. The Mongols have taken all our food, rice, millet, fish, anything they can lay hands on. We're starving.
You say we. This isn't your farm.
I have been thinking about what you said, and I'm trying to help the farmers here.
I love a good scammer. With my
Where the
scamming
Mongols kept?
ass niggas.
Who knows? They show up every few days and pick up the food and cart it away.
ambush them.
20s, 50s,
It's not that
100s
simple.
fast.
They've taken hostages. If we don't produce the food, it's...
There must be a way to find them.
There is. You won't like it.
I will decide that for myself.
20s, 50s, 100s fast. Let's go. Serve it up to people.
Come, I'll show you. They make us bundle the food and put it on the beach.
All of it from this farm?
The farm, scavenging abandoned homes, fishing and hunting, just to fill the bellies of the enemy.
What brought you here in the first place?
Once the Mongols connected me to you, most places got too dangerous. I thought an out-of-the-way farm would be safer.
Man, he's a generational scammer, man. And a goober like, but the protagonist got nothing for him. Hurry up.
Food and drink for the Mongols, but the sake barrel is empty.
Your plan is to anger the Mongols more?
Not exactly. The barrel is very roomy. It could hold a heavily armed heroic
You
samurai.
know what would fit better? A flabby, flexible sake merchant.
The Mongols will take the barrel to the heart of their camp. Who could do more good there? Me or you?
Man, he's such a good
I
scammer
don't know
because
why I keep letting you hide. Inside thing.
Because it works.
It smells like your breath in here, Kenji.
Well, that barrel didn't empty itself. Get ready, my lord. Here they come.
she may get weary, weary.
All yours. Take.
Master Morigov.
No. That's
Scamming.
Miko is my horse.
She
Mine.
just needs
Nadamatas.
a little
For Bignik Borsto.
tenderness.
How?
the fact that Otis Reddenfield was the same age as me when he died is insane because that nigga looked like rolled over death. Because you can't be 20. Because it's not the fact that they used to look older. The nigga's spirits is older. Because you can't be saying she look weary. I don't know what 22-year-old is weary.
Kenji's plan actually worked.
But my man was like,
Legium Harsinta.
time to go. Kill him in the field.
I want to.
Put the beam on it.
Tüme! Jamtarak tuçen. Hiwasatta!
There you go. Before I speak to the cabinets, let's do a classic. Loot, 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 run. The simple fact, it's just a little love and tenderness.
I couldn't believe it. We're saved.
There we go.
Take this food back to your farm. Give Kenji the good news.
Kenji? Why would I give him anything but a punch in the mouth?
What do you mean?
He's the idiot who got us into this mess. He tried to cut a deal with the Mongols.
Oh, Lord Sakai! That was amazing.
Kenji, you sucky-swilling piece of monkey dung!
I'll handle this. Explain yourself.
I might have sold the Mongols food, but given them straw and wood chips instead.
To make a profit?
To save the farmers' food.
You didn't think the Mongols would notice?
No, he's a
Not so
scammer.
quickly. All of a sudden, it was punishment, hostages. Give us food or we kill you.
I was wrong to encourage you to make yourself useful.
What? No, no. No, you weren't wrong, Lord Sakai. I can do good.
At a certain point,
Just
sometimes
need
can you get
practice.
scammed by some? His face look
Try not to practice when
why not
people's
get into
lives are at
eugenics?
stake.
Was like his face is untrustworthy.
lord.
Look at him. But yeah, immediately like look at it like when you play having the individual to play every side, he's eventually gonna do some shady shit. He has no loyalty.
You're damn
to
lucky
anyone.
that samurai spared.
Let's go save some
This without you, boy.
kidnapped people. Free Osmo Bay. Let's be clear. Just a little love and tenderness. But yeah. Oh, so to not date this too much, the new Spider-Man is coming out next week. This is gonna be the most dated thing I want to say on here is the new Spider-Man that is coming out next week. I'm excited for it,
We have to do
genuinely.
something. My
But
lord, we're going into Azamo Bay.
no,
Help
you're
us
not.
fight.
What's wrong with you? Sit your
You'll
stupid
endanger everyone inside if you start a fight.
The Mongols are starving and beating our elders, punishing them for a prisoner who escaped.
Your elders had nothing to do with that. Where are they being held?
One's near the shrine. We think the other two are in the houses.
How are you planning to get in? The gates are sealed shut.
There's an opening in the fence by the main gate. We used it as children to sneak out.
I'll use it to sneak in. Stay out of sight until I've opened all the gates.
Thank you, my lord.
Spectacular, spectacular. Oh, finish off saying to not date this so much. The new Spider-Man game is coming out. Not game, movie coming out. I'm excited for it. It looks like they took some points in understanding that this should have a little bit more pathos in it when it comes to this because so yeah, because the Spider-Man trailer has full of like I want to see this. This seems interesting, and in watching the trailer had me really understanding that I miss the MCU. I miss when it was fun and like I could watch it with such glee and abandon. But like everything not mattered, but everything was well written enough to where I could kind of defend these movies. It's like when older people said these movies were useless, terribly written pieces of trash made for children, I was like, oh, they're hating. They're doing the thing that happens when anything gets too popular. It was like, it's destroying the industry. It's collapsing everything on in itself. Nothing's getting made outside of children. And I thought it was like the thing that happens with a lot of serious movie storytelling of hating of genre fiction. Like something that happens often with movies is that
I warn you. No fish, no eat. We don't eat. You don't eat. We need to eat. Go catch fish.
sorry, I think it's really a bad habit to stealth sections. I fully go wide mouth and be like, shh. But yeah. And So yeah, and I used because I realized something kind of difficult and hard as a person that loves. Because I realized if someone said recently, and I couldn't agree more about it, is that if Star Wars wasn't one of the biggest IPs or proper, if it Star Wars didn't have the force of culture and like if it didn't force its way into being respected and understood as a piece of media, it would have been relegated to like the little thing that you watch as a kid and
Here, you!
it should be quiet. I still got work to do. But yeah, the and it wouldn't have been respected unless it had the because Star Wars was like, look, it's a pretty little thing you watched as a kid. You need to grow up and stop watching that childish thing.
Here, you!
And understanding that makes me kind of sad. Sorry about that. Almost died playing around. So yeah, there was a like I didn't realize like because I have such deep affection for these stories, and I've always taken them serious as like modes of storytelling like such as vampires, where like the fantasy spaces of like vampires and werewolves, or even like sci-fi epics. I'm like, yeah, it's just a different type of story and medium for these. The same thing for my love of animation. It was like, it was always like, yes, these are very serious ways of telling story, and I will respect them in the ways they should be. As in nuancely critiquing, editing, and looking over these stories like the way they should be. But for some reason, when it comes to these stories, they're seen as childish and kiddish and like something that you don't need to really take serious because eventually you'll grow out of it. And you just need to wait till you, because
Show
thing-
how to make Japanese steel, or lose head to Mongol sword.
the thing that happens is they start doing the thing of, oh, if it's not about a sad rich family crying about how his dad was an alcoholic. Like I watched Succession, I'm like, am I supposed to say have any type of sympathy or empathy towards any of these? And I'm like, it was like, oh no, my dad doesn't respect me. I'll just be a billionaire by
Perdu, jouet.
all the other resources I've extrapolated throughout my life of like
You'll regret this.
I'm also 100 millionaire, but for some reason and I have treasuries and bonds and all the things already in my name, but for some reason if I don't specifically run my dad's company, I don't.
Regret this. Ton corps Ui, Margot.
I'll take a look.
Już bist mit Tsushima. Kill them first. Milo, please, get me out of here.
So, because like I look at the pieces of media that deem, because sometimes you know like 12 Angry Men is a fantastic movie. I can't, a fantastic movie, well written, and just everyone sitting around having a conversation.
You'll be free soon.
It's fantastic. I can't really say anything about like every like
You're
2 or
safe
3
now.
years I
I
go
was
back
sure
and
they were going
rewatch
to
it
kill me.
just so how
They
much.
already killed one blacksmith.
No, he escaped. You will too. But stay here until it's safe.
In the air. Thank God, I don't have arrows. But there are moments where like, oh, these movies are not taken serious. Because every time there's a situation of we can make a live action remake, and in the sense that not even that, because the Disney live action remakes are just clearly ways for them to regurgitate the same barely edited story back to a younger generation. And just pump out. But there's a genuine disdain and hatred for the medium of animation of like, that is made for children's. I need to be in a, if the movie doesn't have a man in a dark room where a woman smokes a cigarette and she tries to kill her husband, is it really a movie? Which is my thought process about everything. Is like, why can't you enjoy everything? Why can't you enjoy the nuanced storytelling, the grounded nuanced storytelling of a woman trying to escape domestic violence, and she's using this noir PI to kind of go the process of freeing herself. Just in case. I used a big gun. Just in case. I don't want to be a situation where they didn't die quickly enough. Just evil. But like, I always have this hard time of understand, like, have a difficult time understanding why people have such a deep and hatred and disdain for particular forms of media. Hush.
Want to believe we survived.
You stay here until I deal with your captors.
Thank you, my lord. They were working us to death.
You're free now.
So, yeah. So, in my mind, an animated movie is just as worthy of
Accept
anime.
Mongol rule. Ich kann Shamagur Shukhbol. Resist and be punished.
Leave me alone.
Thank you.
You're going to be all right.
So, like,
Are you the
I
headman?
always
I
have
am.
this
The Mongols threatened to kill my people
Deep-
unless I accepted their rule.
deep hatred of
I was
people
about to give in.
You were strong to
when they
resist.
say like, "Oh,
Remain hidden until
this
it's
is
safe
not
to
a
come out.
serious movie because it's an
The
animated."
Mongols are holding Konomi, our healer, near the shrine. She'll never submit. I fear they'll kill her.
Yeah, it's an animated movie, and
You
you know
saved me.
those
May
are for
Kami
like
protect you, Lord Sakai.
children. Like, it was like same thing. Studio Ghibli
They were
films.
going to kill me, Lord Sakai. Thank goodness you got
Unless
here.
they're such a very specific and Western way of telling stories, they don't respect them.
If I move quickly, with precision, kill them.
Sorry.
Make new fishing net in hallway.
But yeah, like unless they're specifically Studio Ghibli films, they were like, "Oh, these movies are made for children, and you need to grow up and stop acting."
My horse stopped working. I kick. You stop working. I kick. You work. Or I kick again.
So I don't know. It's always odd to me because, yeah. But I. Yeah. Because I don't know if there was a time in my life where I was like, yep, this animated story is not as good as The Godfather. Or like, this this mode of storytelling is childish and it should be treated as something that is childish. Sorry. Yeah. There's always that weird thing of like, it's childish. You need to stop being a child and stop watching movies. Vampires and all, like, some of the biggest pieces of features, the biggest pieces of like cultural iconography are genre fiction. Things that move culture forward for generations and generations are pieces of like genre fiction, like Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, Dracula. These things have been a part of from multiple culture, multiple different centuries. Over the centuries, I meant to say, be a little bit cleared up, that they decided to like, they all tell similar but different stories of vampires, what they mean, or any type of specific fiction. They have different uses in our lexicon of storytelling, but for some reason, when it comes to being taken serious, you have to abandon those things so you can be. Cause like, the reason why I'm bringing this up, and I've been on this long, unnecessary ass diatribe about the genre of fictions, is because I watched Nolan's Odyssey recently. Eh. Yeah, I watched it this weekend, and it's very much a thing of a story that's stripped in like fantasy and like supernatural elements, was very Spartan when it to basically say of any supernatural element.
Please free me.
Hold still.
And watch it. It's a great movie, but
Are you hurt?
I have
I'm
this
fine.
weird
They
thing.
wanted me to heal their sick.
And you refused. Stay here until I've dealt with the rest.
No one is truly free until their new warlord is dead. He's taken over the headman's house.
And because it was a good movie, someone even said great, but the thing I have with Nolan films, it's this oldness to them. It's a, I don't know how to explain it, like, because they're well made, but there's like this wall of inhumanity that happens in Nolan films that is kind of difficult to explain to people. It was like, hey, Christopher Nolan, this movie that looks great, that has great story beats and motions to it. At the same time, feel vastly cold and almost voyeuristic in nature. It doesn't feel like I'm watching an intimate story that's been told between people. It's more that I'm watching someone behind the camera just view and observe these things without giving real
It's not safe here. Run.
context to anything. It's just a whole lot of looking, watching, never giving true presence to anything.
Samurai,
You tortured and abused my people.
accept Mongol rule, and your people will not suffer.
You're a liar and a coward.
Only
You
thing
deserve
you would do
nothing
is
less than
die
death.
slowly.
I will
Mongol
take nothing
dog.
less than your head.
Switch my gear up for a proper battle. Nasty with it. Thank you. Your death has brought some freedom back to my people.
The coming are watching.
Come on, Sky. All
Should have
right.
sailed away before the invasion. If only I'd saved enough.
Okay, guys. That's great. So, I'm back. So, sorry about that. I really don't care about these side missions because they're. Alright, let's do the thing.
Trade is difficult in these times, my lord.
To 1 second. Back. Mm.
You chose well.
Goodbye.
Go with Kami's protection.
Where the hell I go? Alright, so I'm just gonna right now, I'm finna clean up a couple things of just because more than likely I'm not gonna come back and do this little side mission. Oh, the bamboo thing. Hi folks, you wanna see me get embarrassed with my slow ass inputs? Mm. Okay, this is gonna take a couple tries. Don't embarrass me. Let me breathe. Let me breathe. I'm just gonna keep pushing it in. Whoa, chill. Hey yo. Oh. Okay, okay. Whoa. Mm. Okay. 0, 0, Nope. Mm. Mm. Come on, wait a minute. Come on. Wait. Okay, okay, come on. I got it. I got it. I got it. Wait. Circle, circle, L, L, square, L. Circle, circle, L, L. Okay. Circle, circle, L, L, square, L, L. There we go. Took far too long. Wallahi. Alright, now let's clear up some of the secret stuff
I'm
so our
happy to
character.
offer my services.
You have my thanks.
hope it helps. Until we next meet, my lord.
Alright, there we go. Let's finish seeing what all the hullabaloo is about. So make sure you can hear me. Sorry about that. For some reason I keep talking away from the mic. But yeah. Let's finish. I don't know. Alright, Fox then. Come on, little Fox. So now we're following the fox because in the game you get like little attributes of if you follow enough foxes you can unlock charms and little specialty charms such as your standard little 5 or 7% upgrades on arbitrary stats that the game designers have. Allocate like making it 40% harder for your enemies to see you, which is helpful, especially if you're doing a set. My man, I haven't even ran that far. Come on. Couple more, and we can unlock this. Another thing in our shrine. Right now, I'm about to run, and because I know when I looked at the map earlier, and it showed a kind of a question mark, and I could kind of see it in the middle distance. It's most likely just a sword, another skin for my sword. So just bear with me as I hunt down this thing, because the problem with me is I know I'm a goblin and I will go to every little piece and corner. Because that's kind of the hard thing with these open world games. Come on. Swim, swim, stroke, 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 stroke. Hey yo. Ooh. Holographic skin. Looks terrible. I don't like the handle. Okay. I'm about to go finish doing like the little mission. You know. Man, that's nothing. So let's come on, little bird. Show me where my destiny is. Again, the golden bird was told earlier in the story that it gives you guidance to special events and things you may need. I just lost it. There you go.
Come and fight!
Alright. I've came through this cemetery several times. I was always wondering why this place was never cleared out when I was like going through my roundabout, and it was just a entire gaggle of Mongols. Oh.
Fighting ahead.
Yuna, is that you?
Jin!
There you go.
You made it.
What happened here? Where's Taka?
Hiding with what's left of Komatsu. Mongols came a few days ago. They took prisoners, killed anyone who put up a fight.
Now they're coming back to finish the job.
Do my little dance thing.
These were just scouts. The main force won't be far behind.
Then we have to go. Now.
We can hold this town.
What?
We need Komatsu's forge and its people. If you need to, you can leave.
No. I'm tired of running.
Take me to the others. many survivors are left?
A few families. Mostly farmers and blacksmiths. Not worth much in a fight.
You killed all these men by yourself? Good work.
I've had some practice.
Can you get more arrows?
Used ones. Stuck in buildings. And bodies.
They'll have to do.
I was out here leading villagers to safety. One of them got trapped over here by the Mongols. She's alive. Is it safe? The Mongols are gone for now. We're going to the forge. You'll be safer with us.
Is the forge working?
Yes, but we can't light it. The smoke will give us away. Show the Mongols where to find us.
We can use it to lure them in. Force a fight at a location we control.
They won't be expecting you here.
Lord Zakai, Yuna.
Taka,
I prayed the gods would protect you.
I appreciate it. But I came for your help.
Yuna said you needed something. A new tool.
To save Lord Shimura. He's held prisoner in Castle Kaneda, and I need to break him out.
Quietly. With no one seeing.
This town has a forge. And you're a blacksmith.
The best.
I might be able to make something. But there is no time. The Mongols.
I won't let them take Komatsu.
We're staying.
I need my assistant, Yukio. But we got separated.
Where is he?
I think he was looking for his wife. In town.
I'll find Yukio. Yuna, be ready to fight.
She always is.
Let's get to it. I was having this thought about what could. Alright, so, you know those questions and. Jesus, shut up. Yeah, alright, so you know those questions that always pop on social media. Which show had what it's like the versus battle of like my thing I like more than your thing and my thing is objectively better. And someone, I don't know why would they do this to Starstruck. They put it against Rags in terms of quality of songs, who had the better songs. Why would they do that to Starstruck? Starstruck didn't
Yukio?
deserve that level of slander.
Yes.
Taka needs help with the
Does
forge.
Starstruck
Follow me.
have
Wait,
a generational...
My wife and her sister are by the river.
Oh my
Lead me
God.
to them, quickly.
This way.
Stay close and follow my orders.
All these goddamn fetch quests for these civilians is getting a little tiring. But what I was saying is, like, does Starstruck have
This way.
probably one of the best songs Disney
Hide.
has ever produced? Yes. Anytime I put on Starstruck, it instantly transport me into a...
Don't look at it. Look at me.
Stay here!
There you go. So, yeah. Does Starstruck has one of the greatest Disney Channel songs ever in their life put on that? Yes. Like every single time I hear it being played, it instantly transports me.
Thank you.
It has me feeling like I have acquired
sent
fame
me.
and
He's
fortune.
alive.
Follow me.
But to
Taka
put
needs your husband.
it got maybe one or two other songs that I consider bangers.
Yukio. I thought I
If we
lost
put it in
you.
the verses,
That
it
man
only can
fought like
take
an
one
animal
round
or
off
a
of.
demon.
Only when I'm facing Mongols. We're going to the forge. Stay close.
In the versus battles, Starstruck maybe could take, if they structure it well, right? If it structures it well, it could take maybe one or two songs off of Rags. But to sit there and have the audacity to put it up against that monster juggernaut that is Rags,
Fight me!
it's disgusting. It's like,
Correct ship nam kom yum. Odo yakat.
all right, sorry about that. Let's get back to what I was saying. Like, the only way Starstruck can win, like, not even win, to have a decent spot where it's not a
Yukio! He saved
not a
us, Taka!
completely
Thank you,
sweet,
my lord.
is that you gotta have somebody that know how to control themselves on arcs and know how to
The Mongols are here.
go
Where's
against.
Yuna?
She went to get a family from the house across the river. Hasn't come back.
Damn. Don't light the forge until we come back.
I wanna be a star. Camera flashing lights. Let's be clear. Like, there are hits, but like Rags, whew, Rags is something different. It can be put up there. The story itself may be kind of generic, but them songs, when they start playing, I can't remember the little boy name that was singing in it, but he did his thing with Kiki Palmer.
Where is Samurai, Del? Ruth? For I hurt your friends.
We don't know any samurai.
Where is the rest of your people?
They've gone. Please, let us go.
Tengwing!
Som bispel som valgte husbispejse. Lugo samurai chinnom som tabet. Tengdwing!
I owe you.
So yeah, rags. Let's when I get a chance, I'm about to. But like in my memory, I can't. I'm such a terrible singer. I can't really
You
give
saved
songs
us.
justice.
This fight's not over.
We can have an ox
make it to the
battle when
forge.
it comes to these songs,
I
but
think
like
so.
Starstruck just doesn't.
Everyone
have-
stay close to me.
It just doesn't. It's a cute.
Where did he come from? It's a long story. The way he killed him. He's not human. Maybe you're right.
Sorry, I keep forgetting. So yeah, rags. Yeah, it's just not. It's just not it. Like, the Starstruck was cute. The story was a little weird, especially when you, like, Disney was good at doing that, like, hiring a 26-year-old to play the love interest of like a 15-year-old little girl. Luckily, the
Like
the
the
main
forge,
star
Tucker.
was
What
like,
about the
cool,
Mongols?
I'm a full
They
adult.
won't risk
I'm not
destroying this
kissing this
place.
child.
That gives us a chance to kill them all.
If they don't
So-
kill us first.
Either way, this is where we make our stand.
But Starstruck was good. But they did that same. Wait, there was a specific movie with Brenda Song and this other white hair girl. She behind us.
Mongols are in the forge! We have to stop them!
Oh, let me change my gear.
Give me a hand!
Don't fucking die. Okay. Let's restart it. Restart it.
Ready?
Don't!
For Latin's sake! I'm just ready.
Mongol archers! They surrounded the forge! We have to kill them!
Ready?
Get into cover!
For Latin's sake!
Mm. Now, if you really want to have a competition, to me, in terms of what's the best Disney musical, we gotta
Never
go
seen
through
a
that.
samurai fight like that.
It was nothing.
You are more than a samurai. He is a vengeful spirit, back from the grave to slaughter the Mongols.
Where do we hide now?
We do not hide.
You don't. Fire up a forge. And get back to making strong Komatsu weapons. That's how we fight back. That's how we'll save Lord Shimura. Vengeful spirit?
You got the aura one. Look at that fit
If
you
they
got.
liked it.
Mm. Look at the fit you got on. Of course you're a vengeful spirit. Coated in the blood of Mongols. Yeah, he gave up the goods a long
I
time
read
ago.
that samurai follow a path of honor.
It is one of the many differences between us.
Then why have my men found their brothers stabbed in the back?
Lord Sakai would never resort to such tactics.
War brings out who we truly are.
It has made you a dog, unleashed by your cousin Kublai to rape and pillage at his command.
Your nephew strays from the warrior's path. He will become what you hate. Unless you join my empire's fight for peace.
You don't want allies. You want soldiers to overthrow the Shogun.
Consider my offer. Help your nephew regain his honor before his cowardice goes too far. And before I bring you his head.
I can't free my uncle until Taka finishes what he's working on. I should see if Yuna has any news.
It always got to go to the question mark, no matter what. I could be right next to an objective. I'll travel outside of my way to go to it. It's just something that happens in my brain. I'm just. So, but like going back to what I was saying,
They captured the
so in my mind, Let It Shine has the highest consist. Like someone said, like Let It Shine, not in terms of story, but in terms of musical hits. Which one has the most consistent bops? And I'm like, Roxy, I haven't sat down and watched the movie from beginning to end. But it's hard for me to believe that it's something better in terms of high efficiency shots of good songs back to back. Because, be honest, Sharpay's Bop to the Top, not a hit. Not a hit. It's a whole lot of noise. A lot of altos singing out of their range, and it pisses me off. And you want me to say that's a hit? Please. On that path of thinking about Sharpay and her pitchy ass voice. You remember that like phase on the internet where it would be like, you know who's actually this, like the contrarian viewpoint of a movie of us like, you know what, Sharpay was actually the hero of the story if you think about it from her perspective, because she cared about the plays the most, and Gabriella and Troy was just like, here's the thing, because you're like a loser, like not a loser, but like you were a theater kid who solely thought about the musical or the math, the music or the choir all year round. Doesn't mean you didn't. Like normal kids in high school played sports and did this other thing. We kind of forget that Gabriella, even though Vanessa Hudgens is Asian or Asian, I meant to say, they played having her playing a Spanish woman. They love doing that. There was like, she's a hyper rich blonde woman from who literally said, you do not go outside of your position. You just do what you're supposed to, and never go outside of your area of expertise. Because like, if she was truly the top dog, she would have got her shit, never even looked to be taken by Gabriella. Point blank clearly. If you was really the top dog, real hunter, Gabriella should never have been a factor in your life. But now you gotta do all this willing and dealing because you know you was too motherfucking pitchy and too many times, and you thought you could just rest on your laurels instead of going to a vocal coach like everyone else, and you decided with that nonsense. And now like, Gabriella's actually, no, she's not. But you just want to defend this fucking subpar white woman because she really thought she was that girl when she got real competition. Like, you're the girl because no one else tried. Now you got real competition. You talking about, oh, they don't really care about it. This whoop. I don't want to hear none of that. If you was really the top shot, you would have done it. I have no idea why I got on a rant about the contrarian nature of film review of High School Musical, because it really be pissing me off sometimes when I say like, actually, if you look at it from this perspective, it's not even a nuanced take of like, it was like, you know, what's the you look at it in a certain perspective. These guys.
Strengthen your armor, my lord. Certain to frustrate your enemies.
Thank you.
Nothing stronger. Stay strong and resolute.
My lord, anything to offer from your hunting?
Trapper's delight. Take money. But no, and I always like really grinding my gears with that contract. Like it was this other one that really made me mad of like
Lord Sakai. My name is Genho. I'm working to raise the spirits of our people.
We have a shared cause.
I want to remind everyone of our protectors who fell at Komoda. Words are not enough. The samurai clan banners are powerful symbols of those who gave their lives for us, and why we must never yield to the Mongols. Thank you for the banners.
of course.
I was just reading a scroll on the history of Clan Adachi. It is said their first lords were known as the Great Builders. Do you know why?
They constructed the Golden Temple of Ariake and the lighthouses you see across the island. Lord Adachi even helped my uncle improve the fortifications of Clan Shimura's ancestral castle. They also had a talent for destroying structures, which helped end the Yarikawa rebellion.
I had no idea. Thank you for the lesson, my lord. Your efforts are greatly appreciated. Take care.
Let me upgrade this blade real quick.
But I'm asking if you believe it.
Someone's lord.
Spirit of a dead samurai?
If Emperor Stoko's spirit can cause earthquakes and fires, why not?
If the ghost samurai is a monster, he could turn on us.
Do you think we're safe here?
I don't know.
How is your armor fitting, my lord?
Looks to still be here.
Trap money.
The Mongols seem to destroy everything.
I can help improve your blades, my lord. You'll like the finish. Nothing more I can do at the moment.
I should see if Yuna has any news.
Be careful.
So right now we're gonna finish getting up the little pieces we need to go finish saving our uncle, which this is such a non-issue in my mind. So it's gonna be like you portrayed the samurai way or whatever, and that's gonna be the main conflict, which I know, and it's gonna make me so mad. That's how stupid it is. It's just gonna be so dumb. They're gonna be like, you stabbed a man in the back. And, like, what are you talking about? Entire clans have been wiped off the map. And now you're gonna talk about, because it's only maybe me and you, I started stabbing my more heavily armed, more heavily tactical enemies in the back. Yeah, I've dishonored the samurai way. You absolute fucking donkey.
You'll fight.
Spreading more of your stories?
Just telling them what they want to hear. Some of them are calling you the ghost.
After you put the idea in their heads.
These people stay because they believe in you.
They should believe in the samurai.
To them, you're both.
When Lord Shimura is free, they won't need to put their faith in folktales.
Maybe. Taka's sweating over the job you gave him. He doesn't want to let you down.
Let's see how it's coming along.
You were looking for warriors to help save your uncle. Any luck?
Some. Sensei Ishikawa and Lady Masako Adachi are still alive. They're dealing with their own struggles, but when it's time, they've agreed to help.
An archer and a noblewoman. You sure that's enough?
That's why I hired the Straw Hat Ronin. Turns out their new leader is an old friend of mine.
Well, sounds like you have all the help you need.
Will you join us?
I don't know.
Can someone help with this?
I'll get it. Go see Taka. We'll catch up later.
My lord, I just finished it.
Thank you for your patience, my lord. An iron hook with a rope attached to the end. You can use it to climb walls. Swing over things.
It'll hold my weight?
I tested it myself. I call it a Kaginawa.
It's perfect. I'm in your debt.
No. It's a gift. I have my sister, my home, my life. That's enough.
Thank you, Taka.
Jin! Where are you?
Ryuzo?
Jin! Jin Sakai! Anyone see the samurai? I know you're here!
To serve you, my lord. I've been looking all over for you. The Mongols have captured my best fighters.
I was counting on their help to free Lord Shimura.
Jin, if we don't do something, my men are dead, and your uncle stays locked in captivity.
Where
He's
are they?
100% betraying us.
Caged near Fort Yatate.
All right, Ryuzo. Let's see what we can do.
100% betraying us. It's so clearly evident.
You said they're in cages near Fort Yatate. Where exactly?
The cages are actually inside the fort.
At the top of a cliff. How are we going to free your people from there?
I still have a few men who weren't captured. They're waiting for us at a crossroads nearby.
We'll need the extra swords. Lead the way. How were your men captured?
Remember that map you gave me?
Oh, the one showing Mongol supply lines. Did you find food?
Yes. Very well guarded food.
Too many guards for your best men?
The ugly bastards were all over us. I barely got away myself.
And you're sure the men are alive?
I heard them singing last night.
I'm surprised the Mongols allowed that.
So am I.
Are you good singers? Might be more pleasant than mercenary work.
I didn't choose this life. It was my only option after our duel.
Oh, he's
At Lord
clearly
Lego's
betraying
tournament.
us.
We never talked about it.
Before we spawned, I invited commanders from every clan to watch. You came at me like I was your mortal enemy. Almost broke my arm.
I'm sorry. It was my first tournament. I got swept up in the excitement.
Of course you did. Every samurai on the island wanted to meet Chito's nephew.
I never thought of it like that.
You were born, Lord Sakai. That tournament was my one chance to gain attention. To enter the service of a lord. Become a samurai.
You should have come to me. I would have hired you.
Because no one else would? No.
Yeah,
I needed
this is such
to prove
clearly a
myself.
betrayal. It's so.
I wish you
it's-
told me this earlier.
Maybe I should have.
It's such a straight line of betrayal. It's story doesn't make sense.
Someone in Komatsu called you a ghost. Was Lord Sakai not good enough?
What's wrong? Afraid I'll get more famous than you?
Yeah, it's such a clear betrayal. It's look at the way we're coming in, open where I can't get no defensive error in. And the story doesn't make sense. A lord full of resentment. Such a clear betrayal. It's almost laughable. But Shin is such a absolute.
Where's Hiro and Shinzo?
They left. And they're not coming back.
Cowards! Running off. After all I did to keep them alive.
We still have enough to save your men. I've worked with less.
I've lost men to Mongols, sickness, hunger. But never this.
They're weak. It's not your fault.
Anyone else want to leave?
That's it. Nice and easy.
It'll be dark soon. Ready to ride to Fort Yatate?
We'll figure out how to free your men on the way.
Here, straw hats. Ride! Fort Yatate. That's where the bastards are holding my men.
What's your rescue plan?
My plan. You're the one who got us onto that Mongol ship.
There's only one road into the fort, and it'll be heavily guarded. I need to get inside without being seen. The Mongols won't be watching the cliffs at the back of the fort. I'll climb up, go over the wall.
How? Are you half monkey?
I have something to help me. I'll free your men. Once they're with me, I'll set off one of the alarms. That's your signal to ride in.
And crush the Mongols between us. See? I knew you'd have a plan.
I'll find a way up the cliff on this side. Stay hidden until you see my signal.
Good luck. Don't fall.
Such a clear betrayal. It's almost embarrassing. Now we're about to go save the iron.
Can't jump that gap, but Taka says his hook will support my weight. It worked. I'm starting to like this hook. Should be able to swing myself across.
Yeah. I just seen
Taka,
the
I owe you.
trailer for the new sequel series for the Avatar franchise.
Need to
And
find Ryuzo's men.
something that
They
really
really are singing. Sounds like they're caged all over the fort.
something that pissed me off. Not pissed me off, but like kind of disenchanted me from watching it. Kind of disenchanted me from watching the movie is that it kind of looked. I don't know why new American animation, especially if it's not directly, it has the animation style has lost its individuality. What I mean by that is like there's no reason the new Avatar series should look like Voltron. That should look like yeah, it looks like Voltron. That looks like Shira, Voltron. It's like ever since Voltron came out, every animation that has some semi-fantasy twist to it all has that same. My Adventures with Superman. It all has that look to it, and I don't like it. It's just the soft palette with the soft pastels and like soft facial features with kind of nondescript techno futuristic aesthetic is really pissing me off because like I go back and watch cartoons from when I was younger. They have such specific identities. And it makes me kind of sad because these shows have lost their how I say and it kind of has me in this. I'm like, it kind of all looks the same, and like you can tell certain animations by the era it came out in, what it looks like. But for this like new modern era of like children's cartoons, you can't really tell. It's all kind of the bog standard. Generic.
Ryuzo here? He sent me. I knew he wouldn't leave us.
Animation. I'm like, it's not that it looks bad. That's the thing. It doesn't look bad. It just looks like it doesn't belong to this series. Doesn't have its own particular identity. It just looked like one of the others. sea of and I want the era of cartoons having like Billy and Manly didn't look anything like Codename Kid Next Door, or cartoon like SpongeBob didn't have the same aesthetic as I don't know fucking Kick Buttowski. Every single show had its own unique and like interesting art style. Even people complain about Steven Universe and its art style, which I never understood. Make a
Ой, өнөөхийг чи харлаа. Энэ үгчтэй.
So I don't know.
Тэр тэнд байгаа юу?
I haven't formed a full thought about it yet.
Уцээ. Ямар тааш бэлэн байгаараа дараа мултарч чадахгүй.
But I know I don't like it. It's just
Тэр өөр байна да. Ой, өнөөхийг чи харлаа. Тэд энэс мултарч чадахгүй. Энд тэр самурай болтой. Харлаа тэрний.
Alright. I don't know. I don't have a full formed thought about this, but it just kind of makes me sad that like all of the show, like kids nowadays couldn't really like, cause there's different animation eras where you go like, oh, this comes from the early 2000s. You can clearly tell from how shaded, how dark, and sometimes ominous it was, to like the early 2010s where everything was a little bit brighter and more bubblegum poppy. Oh my god, I gotta do all this shit again. That's my fault for being an overzealous jackass. That's my fault for being an overzealous jackass. Jump.
Болсон байлгүй дээ. Уцаа дэрж мэдэн сэрэмжтэй бай. Дөрөө мотор чадахгүй.
Tengdwing!
Alright, let's get back to it. Doing this all over again is really pissing me off.
Тэр мөн баястарлаа. Харахгүй бай. Нэг хийсэн хүн. Энэ хаваа харвал бакер мөн.
Aşağı yavço!
Now let me just go through and kill all these assholes again.
Ой, өнөөгч хар.
No more of that. I'm sick of
He sent me. I knew he wouldn't leave us.
Хуторо!
Ой, өнөөгч хардаа. Очиж барь. Энэ үхчихээ.
Ямар нэг юм харгу.
Glad you're all right.
I'm better now.
Тэлвэн хан.
Set off an alarm. We can use over here.
Let me be clear.
You say so.
Okay.
All right, Yuzo. We're ready for you. Time to open the gate.
You old bastard!
is it? Fight! Freedom!
It's gonna be the last mission for the night. That's gang violence right there.
you wouldn't forget us!
Future belongs to our kind.
We placed bets. How long did it take you to free us? I lost!
Hope you brought some sake. You're not gonna believe this. It doesn't make any sense.
What doesn't?
My men said the Mongols didn't hurt them. They fed them. Good food, too. No wonder they were singing last night.
Just be grateful they're safe.
Why in all the hells would the Mongols feed them?
Maybe they expected something in return.
Thank you, Jin. My men. They're everything.
Let's get to it. Okay, it's a good place to stop.
All right, men. On your horses.
I need to meet Yuna in Komatsu.
Alright. It's a good place to stop for the night. Save Ryuk's men. Got it. Ink and everything. Have everything copacetic. Alright guys, thank you for watching. And I'll see you on the next time.